Excuse me.
That's a star.
Still, because she's just gonna be a small kid.
Guys,
What are you showing them?
that.
What is that? Her
Mama,
hair
I
is-
broke that.
You broke it? How did you break it? Nope, I cannot fix it. It's broken. Oh man. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be Charlotte's 2-year update. Charlotte, how old are you now?
1,
1? No. How old are you?
2.
2. Can you show us 2 fingers? Show 2 fingers. Like this, like this, like this. So Charlotte has her snacks in the background. I don't know how long that's gonna keep her calm because she's crazy. She always wants my attention. So it's really hard to film videos these days. As you guys can see, my channel has really been lacking. But I really promise that I'm gonna get back into that really soon. So many exciting things to come in 2019. So expect more videos. Just expect more. It's crazy because I was just thinking that I haven't filmed one of these videos in 6 months because my last video was her 18-month update, and I feel like so much has changed since then. She's a totally different kid. She's a different baby. I mean baby. Why am I saying baby? To me, she's always gonna be my baby, so I will probably say that forever. But she's just a totally different kid now, and it's so crazy to me to look back on those other videos that I have done and see just how big she is, how smart she is, how much she's talking, and just everything about her is completely different. I almost debated on doing one of these videos around 20 something months. I think 22 months I debated because she was just so completely different, and I wanted to share with you guys everything, but I figured I would just wait and pack it all into this video. But I don't know how good that's gonna go because yeah, we see this crazy girl right here. So Charlotte is currently 23 pounds and she is about 32.5 inches long. So she is a really tiny girl. She's always been really small since she was little. They don't seem too concerned because she is just gonna be small. I'm not very big, like I'm a really small, petite person. So her dad's not the biggest either. So I think she's just gonna be really small, honestly. She's just a lot smaller than a lot of people and a lot of little kids her age. When I see 2-year-olds, usually they're way bigger than her. So as far as her sleep schedule, she does sleep from 7:30 p.m. usually till 6 a.m. anywhere around that time. So 6:30. And she does sleep pretty good. I mean, for the most part. We do have our problems here and there. If you've watched my channel for quite some time, then you would know that she's never been a good sleeper. She's never slept through the night, and she still, to this day, does not sleep through the night. I know, it's brutal at times, but she does only wake up about 1 time at night now, so that's definitely a progress because it was really bad at first. What are you showing them? You're showing your duck? Yeah, she's telling you guys, I still use my pacifier. When are we getting rid of that? She's obsessed with that. That is one of the things I will touch on in this video. So she does still take 2 to 3 hour naps, and that is a very good thing. I'm so blessed for that. I don't know how long that will go on. I know when they get to 2 years old, they usually sleep a little bit less, but I'm happy for now. I have no complaints about that. It helps me get things done. She does still breastfeed, and she does only do it 1 time now, and that's usually before bed. And it has been a whole journey with breastfeeding. I want to do a whole video on that. She's been breastfeeding since day 1, and it's been so hard to get her off of it. Honestly, we went through like a little phase of her crying all day for it, but now it's getting so much better, so I'm glad about that. She does do it just 1 time, like I said, at night before bed. That's probably going to be one of the hardest ones to break just because she's so used to it. She has her nightly routine, and we've stuck to this routine since she was probably 6 months. So I know that's going to be a tough one, but I think within the next month or 2 we can finally break that off. I hope so, because it's just been a really long time coming, and I have no problem with breastfeeding a toddler. I just think that now she should be drinking regular milk. She should be getting all her nutrition from her meals. As for food, like I said, I would like her to get all her nutrition just from her food now, but she's a very picky eater. Favorite foods are currently waffles, chicken nuggets. She does love fruits. She loves grapes, bananas, peaches. She loved strawberries and blueberries for the longest time, and now I think I overdid it and she doesn't like it at all now. And you know, toddlers are constantly changing their minds. They constantly like something and then they don't like something, so it's really hard to kind of distinguish like a meal plan for her. It just doesn't work out. So she loves snacks. She will eat cereal all day. She will eat, that sounds really bad, but I don't give it to her all day, but she would if she could. Next topic was actually going to be on how much she talks, but as you guys can see, she talks so much. She talks up a storm. Honestly, I'm sure she says over 1,000 words. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I wish I had filmed more vlogs throughout these last 6 months because she has just improved her vocabulary so much. She repeats everything she hears. She memorizes so many books. She can repeat her books. She can reread them. Not actually like read them, but she memorized them so much that she can just say it word for word. She will not miss a word. It's so funny. I feel so proud that she has come this far, that she talks this much. She can talk in full sentences. I want to say maybe up to 6 or 7 words. Maisie's bedtime. Let's show everybody. Come here. This is one of her favorite books. She loves Maisie's bedtime.
Maisie's bedtime.
You gonna read it for us? Okay. Let's see. Read us the book. Her hair is crazy, you guys. She never lets me do it.
Maisie is tired of it. And Maisie queen for birthday queens. To who, who's the arrow? Maisie wash her face and wash her whole teeth. Maisie puts her pajamas. Maisie get big. Reach story. But where's Panda?
Where's Panda?
And the toy box. She turns after light. But she body and circle to sleep. Maisie forgot use the toilet. Panda sits on his party toy. Good night, Maisie. Good night, Panda.
Yay, Charlotte! You read the whole book! That was really good. Good job. Do you want to sing your ABCs for everybody?
A, B, C,
D,
E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, O, P, Q, O, S, T, U, V, W, X, and Y, and Z, and Y, A, B, C. Next time, will you sing with me?
yay, my baby! Good job! Want to count now?
1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3. What comes after 3?
3, 11, 12, 13, 15, 14.
What? You're so cute. So she does confuse a few words at a time. Like sometimes she'll confuse I, me, and you. But I think that really is just a part of the toddler language that's really confusing for her, but she does get it right from time to time. So I'm just so proud to see. I'm trying to, like, I wanted to list out a few words that she says, but she can pretty much say any word. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm just so proud. She knows her alphabet. She can pretty much count from 1 to 20. She does confuse 14 a lot. That's like one of her things that mixes her completely up. But for the most part, she can count from 1 to 20 and say her whole ABCs. She memorized a lot of her books. Some of her favorite books are Maisie Mouse, Curious George. She loves Clifford. She loves those little golden books. I know they have a lot more words than the other ones, but she just loves listening to the Disney stories. She loves any kind of Disney movie. That's another thing I wanted to get into. Screen time. Let her watch like an occasional TV show, maybe like half a movie, so maybe like an hour of TV at most in a day. Like she will watch nothing more than that. We have tried to be really limited on it. I know some people don't even show their kids TV at all, which is props to you, but sometimes I really do need to get things done. So one of her other favorite things to do is puzzles, and she can do up to 24-piece puzzles alone. And it's so cute because when we first got them, she just started memorizing where every piece went, and she would just do the puzzle in the same order every single time. And I don't know, like there's something about her memory. She just has a really good memory, and I feel like that's what's really helped her with the puzzles, with the reading and everything. So I don't know where she got it from. I'm gonna say her dad probably, because my memory is terrible, but she can do up to 24 pieces. She loves doing those Melissa and Doug puzzles. She has like animal ones, cars, different things like that. And I really do think that if you're trying to help your child learn with reading and kind of improve their memory, I think puzzles are a really good thing to utilize them to get their brains going, and it's just helped my daughter. So as far as toys, she's really into Lightning McQueen. She loves blocks, she loves like stacking cups, she loves cars. One of her favorite things honestly right now is cars. She does love babies. She likes playing with little babies. She likes pushing things around like strollers and carts. She has her own little kitchen, so she likes playing like making food. She loves pretending to make food. I think that was a really good purchase for her as well, having her own little kitchen, because she sees me in there all the time. She'll try to copy what I'm doing, and I think it's really helped her with her creative side. What are you doing? Right now she also has a really big interest in music. She loves listening to music. She loves lightning. You heard me say lightning. Is this one of your favorites?
Buzz.
And Buzz.
Woody.
And Woody. Yes, she loves Toy Story. Some of her favorites. So some of the habits that she does need to break, like I said, is breastfeeding. We're trying to get her off of that. She does still use the pacifier. As you guys saw, she held it up for you. She only uses it at night for bedtime. I never give it to her throughout the day. If she's throwing a tantrum or something like that, I never do. That's just never been a thing here, only at night. So that's one thing we really want to break. So as far as her personality, she is definitely like a little bossy girl. She is just the boss. She has a really big personality as far as that goes. She loves telling everyone what to do. You have to do this right. If you don't do it a certain way, no, you have to redo it. It's just all about her. That's how it is with a lot of kids. They kind of want things done the way they want it, and if it's not done right, then there's gonna be anger. So that's definitely a big part of her personality. She is also very curious. She will ask you who, what, why, when, where, how. Every little thing is a question. If we're watching a TV show or something like that, she always wants to know what's going on, which I think is another really good thing that's helped her memory improve so much, because I will kind of I will ask her questions at the end of the day, like, how did this go? What did you do today? How was your day? What did you end up doing at the park? Who were you playing with? And I think asking questions like that really helped her improve her memory. She kind of has to rethink about it. If the angle looks a little different, I'm sorry. I had to take a break for a second because my camera was almost about to run out of memory, so I had to delete a few things. Sorry about that. As far as socialness goes, she's not very social with other kids yet. When we do go to the parks, she kind of keeps to herself. She does play with like family members and cousins and things, and like people like that, but as far as other people, other kids she doesn't know, she's very like reserved. She's very shy, and I think she might get that from me because I was always really shy growing up, and she definitely has a lot of similar traits to me as far as that goes, because she's definitely reserved. She loves reading. She loves doing things on her own, playing with toys on her own, but she's not really one to branch out and just start talking to people. She's very reserved with strangers, people that she doesn't see very often. Even if it's just family members that she doesn't see very often, she's just very afraid and very cautious about going up to anybody. So she'll stick to like me or my mom or her dad. It's just always just her close-knit people that she sees on a daily basis. Other than that, she's very, you know, like I said, she's very shy when it comes to that. One of the things that I really noticed ever since she turned 2, and even a little bit before that, not just because she turned 2, but one of the biggest things I noticed, she is very scared of a lot of things now. So I don't know if it's just because she's more aware of these things, but she's really scared of motorcycles. That's one of her things. I think it's just the like things that have really loud noises. Fire trucks are one, loud music, the blender, just things like that. I always have to cover her ears diapers because she's scared of those things, and I don't know. It's just become a really big thing that she's scared of so many things now, and I don't really know how to get her through that anxiety. I try, and I definitely hold her, I cover her ears. I don't know if that might be babying her. Maybe she needs to just kind of get over the sounds of fire trucks because she's gonna hear it her whole life. Let me know what you guys think on that, because I don't really know. Life? What? So one of the final things that I wanted to touch on is discipline. So she is only 2 years old, and disciplining a 2-year-old is something else because it just does not work at this age. But I really do think that she understands when I am telling her. So my method of discipline is just kind of telling her that she's gonna go to timeout, and I will sit her in her chair and I will just completely ignore her for that whole time period. She will come up to me crying and screaming, and I just ignore her. And to be honest, that doesn't really work because she will just keep crying. So after like a minute or two, I do just go sit down next to her and I tell her what she did was wrong, and I tell her not to do that, that she's gonna go back to timeout, and I will ask her, do you want to go back to timeout? And I'll tell her, stop crying, because I'm not gonna talk to you as long as you're crying like that, because it's not nice. So usually she will stop when I say that. I think it's just talking to her. Ultimately, having a conversation, her looking each other in the eyes and having a real conversation has really helped. That's been the most helpful thing. Honestly, timeout just does not work at this age. Hey, it's okay. Are you getting frustrated?
Yeah.
Okay, you sit down with mom. Okay guys, that is all for this video today. As you can see, this little one's starting to get a little fussy. She doesn't want to be doing this anymore. She wants to go play. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye guys. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. So I'll see you in the next video.
Next video.
Yeah.